Yeah, if you were with us yesterday, I was in here helping out yesterday with some of the snow coverage. Doug Turnbull was with me yesterday talking about road conditions. And, for the most part, schools are going back today, but some, including Gwinnett County, have decided the road conditions are just too unsafe to send students back. So Gwinnett County, for example, having a virtual learning day. And Doug, as you look around the roads, good call for some of these certain areas.
I think so. I think probably there were certainly parents that are probably tired of having the kids around the house after having them around Monday or Tuesday or so last week. And they're probably like, gosh, I could drive in this. But it really is the unknown, and so it's better safe than sorry. And what's changed since you and I were kids, Dan, is that digital learning is a thing.
It's no longer a real snow day.
Yeah. There was a little girl, maybe 10, 11 years old in Gainesville that we interviewed during the snow scare, ice scare last weekend, who wanted to go to school that following Monday because she was given a packet of work she'd have to do at home if she had a snow day. So she wasn't going to get a real snow day. And so I wonder if it's kind of the same day. Of course, a lot of people say that digital learning doesn't help as much. But certainly you needed to be cautious out there. And we were here yesterday morning. We were getting reports. It was scattered. Mm-hmm. But people kind of get this mindset of it's either A or B or black or white. It's like it was really gray as far as a lot of the travels northeast.
What about this morning? People doing okay?
Yeah, for sure. The Gwinnett County had a trio of ice patches they gave me. Hurricane Shoals Road, at Cedars Road, and then a couple of others as well. But there weren't just a widespread, rash of things. Instead, we had a little bit lighter than normal traffic out of Gwinnett and out of Forsyth County this morning, but we had our own problems here, and I know we have the drone video in queue, so take a look at this. Photojournalist Stephen Boise in the last hour shot this. This is Covington Highway, which has been blocked since before sunrise at DeKalb Medical Parkway. A water main break, you see it streaming there, my gosh, gushing out into the parking lot and into someone's front yard. And DeKalb police didn't just shut it down, but since this video has been shot, you see that water pulled up in the parking lot, they've actually brought barricades in. A DOT salt sand truck is there to treat anything that's iced over. There's been so much water flowing, it hasn't really had a chance to freeze. But with barricades coming up, you know what that means, Dan. You've covered enough of these. This is not going to open just anytime soon. And Covington Highway is a big player on that part of Lithonia. So Marvin Road that I've highlighted atop the screen and Snapfinger Woods Drive are the two parallel alternate routes.
That could be a day-long thing, if not longer.
If not longer, for sure. Yeah, we'll follow that here. Just elsewhere, it's really just kind of been I've used blah and the grind this morning. Here's the deal. It was gray and ugly on Saturday. The sun's out in full force today, and that helped melt some of the ice that could have stayed frozen, made the roads even less passable. Here's I-20 East approaching MLK Junior Drive here, and you can see it's moving well, but it was slow in the sun. Earlier, we also, into town, had a new crash reported where that icon is, 85 South near North Druid Hills, possibly a left lane block with that. You're actually slower after that point into Midtown at 400 South out of Buckhead, 75 South out of Northwest Atlanta. Also still speeds in, going from the 50s and 60s down to the 30s as you get closer to Midtown. And then one last thing to look at is just the metro-wide shot. It was a little bit lighter than normal out of the northeastern and far northern suburbs, but otherwise just looked like a regular Monday today. A lot of people back to it, Dan.
Doug, if there's a crash, you know about it. My desk is right next to Doug's, and he is on the phone with emergency dispatchers from across the state starting at 3 a.m. trying to make sure he doesn't miss a thing. So
yeah, Rachel too, man. That's why it's great when we have two of us. And on days like this, it was just Boise and me out driving, but it's great when we have Rachel and me and then Boise and me in the truck, because you need two sets of hands at least on the information, because it could break quick here in Atlanta.
In this town, we're glad to have the both of you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for everything, buddy.
Glad to do
See
it,
you
Dan.
soon.